So, your film is about a young woman in the North Korean countryside. She's a coal miner, but she dreams of being an acrobat in the capital, Pyongyang, the capital of North Korea. What made you want to write this specific story?
Do you want to start? You've given away the story. It's the story of a girl who basically, I think the strongest thing about the film is it's an individual, it's a very strong individual, and she wants to basically fulfill her dream, her own dream. Mm-hmm. And that's a universal message, and something that Anja and I both thought would be very important if we were going to make a film in North Korea, that it would be something light and entertaining. We both came at it from sort of two different angles. I've been in and out of North Korea every month for 20 years, made 3 docs, and helped with the North Korea, the classic Pyongyang International Film Festival. And we have shown before 1 or 2 Western films, and I've seen an audience that enjoyed humour, and that we realised that the North Korean audience, there was an audience there ready to have something, and perhaps something of their own. And that was, so my wish was to make something for a North Korean audience that was accessible to the outside world.
We came up with the idea in 2006, so we worked 6 years on making the movie. Basically 3 years on writing the script, 1 year shooting and pre-production, and 2 years of post-production. We did not want to make a movie about politics or war or violence, sex, drugs, not rock and roll. We wanted to make a romantic comedy in North Korea. Boy meets girl, girl meets boy, and they fall in love.
Why?
Because I like those kind of movies. Not that I'm addicted to romantic comedies, but especially in Belgium, maybe also over here in Sweden, I don't know, most of the movies made are really very heavy. If you go to the cinema, you pay 7 or 9 euros for a ticket, and you come out depressed. When I go to the movie, I want to be entertained. I just want to fly out of the cinema and think, oh nice, I had 2 hours of good fun.
And what made you want to do a romantic comedy in North Korea and not in Belgium, for instance? What is it about the country that you...
There is not so much something about the country. It could have happened anywhere with any other country. I visited in 2002 the Pyongyang Film Festival, also there where we met for the first time, and it was more by curiosity. I was at PIFAN, the fantastic film festival in Seoul, where I met a German journalist who told me that at the other side of the border there was a film festival, which I wouldn't believe and thought it was a bit strange. So by curiosity he got me a number, a fax number. I've sent the fax, but at that time it was only fax because there was no email yet. And I got invited, and that's how I met Nick, and then, yeah.
I've interviewed a lot of authors and poets from closed countries like Iran or Syria, and they always tell stories about how they elude censorship, how they get away from censorship. For instance, I interviewed an Iranian writer, and she said that harmonic dancing, for instance, in a text means having sex. But because you can't say having sex, you just write harmonic dancing. What strategies did you have to develop while writing the script? Because of censorship.
There was, in a way, we were our own censors. By wanted to make a romantic comedy, you just avoid a lot of. There are basic rules for a romantic comedy. So in that way, we were our own censors. What we would love to have is like a kiss at the end, but that's something that is culturally not possible in North Korean films. But it's rather easy to accept it, because in Indian movies they cannot kiss either, so then you come up with different ideas.
That's rather hot hand-holding though. I mean, that's sort of...
So what were the biggest challenges while making this film?
I think the cultural differences and the language. The language was really a problem that we had to find solutions for, because Nick doesn't speak Korean, I doesn't speak Korean, and our Korean director doesn't speak English.
So how did you do?
luckily, our co-producer, Riomeva, speaks both languages, and she's very good in English and also in understanding the English jokes that Nick makes.